I am 11 weeks free from cannabis and kratom. And I decided to make this choice because I noticed that my sleep was being impacted. I wasn't getting as restful, rejuvenating, refreshing sleep like I used to. I was also noticing that my moment to moment times, I was feeling exhaustion, I was feeling burnt out, I was feeling just low energy, and I felt really unfocused. And I would often just like turn to these plants in order to cope with the state that I was feeling. And yeah, I'm grateful because I feel clear, I feel grounded, I feel more present, more in my body. And this is just the path for me. I'm not saying that cannabis or kratom are wrong or people shouldn't do them. I think the best thing that I could have done was just listen to my body and what it's needed. And I feel now I'm able to tap into my emotions more. I'm able to feel and sense more what's underneath. I'm able to look at more of these patternings and conditionings and behaviors. It was often like really challenging for me to like look at that or be present with all of that when I was using cannabis or kratom. So, yeah, there was a period where like I felt all of it just coming up to the surface. All of it, just all the discomfort, all of the avoidance, all of it was just coming up. And I thought I was going to lose it. Like, it was a very hard and challenging time. There was like having to sit and face with things that I never even thought that I would have to sit and face with, and a lot of existential dread. There was a lot of depression, a lot of anxiety that was coming to the surface, and there was moments where like I was like, maybe I just need to go back to this. Maybe like this isn't good for me, and I would have to pause, stop, and remind myself why I'm doing this, and allow myself to feel even more as opposed to like going to the usual habitual pattern of escaping and avoiding through substances and plants. And yeah, there was even a moment of test where like I was experiencing like excruciating pain in my neck, and I was like, I can't do this. Like, I need to just smoke and it's gonna make everything better. Like, this pain is so intense. But I chose to stay committed to my choice of leaving these plants behind because I wanted to know what was on the other side of this. And that pain did subside. I did get some body work and I did allow myself to breathe through it and sit with it and feel the difficult emotions associated to pain and when I experience pain in my body. And it resolved, it dissolved, and it cleared away. And I didn't have to use cannabis or kratom to help me with these difficult things. And I think the biggest takeaway is just allowing myself grace and compassion when I am moving slower, when I am in a low energy state, and learning to love who I am when I am in that state, as opposed to having to use like a quick fix. Like, it's like, I need to take this drink or this plant in order to like boost my energy and help me feel better and so I can move on with my day and like be happy, present, grounded, and flowful and energized and playful. And it's like, no, like right now, that is not what is being called for. Right now, I'm feeling slow. I am feeling low. I am feeling tender. And I'm going to hold myself there. And I'm going to be compassionate when I'm feeling this way, as opposed to trying to find a quick fix. And I'm going to sit and investigate as to why I am feeling this way and make friends with that, become intimate with these low states because they are trying to say something to me. They're wanting some kind of expression to come through, and giving them the chance to finally share and be alive when all I did was use cannabis and kratom to avoid it and be productive and be onto the next thing, onto the next thing, and moving fast. So, yeah, that's where I've been in my journey of my embodiment, of my sense of self, is clearing myself from these plants and sitting with the me, discovering the me when I'm without these plants, when I'm without these patterns. And it's been it's been very rewarding, though painful at times, challenging at times, but simply rewarding. And I'm grateful to have listened to my body and honor that and committed to that.